Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats? Happy Hump Day. You know what that means. It's time for the HMG AEW Dynamite Watch Long and Bell Count. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. Whoop, whoop. We got Lag Rat with us in the house. Going 19 belts. Make sure you're signing your NDA. Get your bell count in. Like and subscribe. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, what's up, pal? Whoop, whoop. We might end up getting kind of saved on that one because if the Wednesday locker room needs to use the channel, hey, it's all theirs. I'm going to go 20 belts tonight. Actually, 22. I'm going to go 22 tonight. This past Saturday, Tony Schiavone, it was a shocking scene when Josh Alexander
and of course it was a count out, but that is just part of the story. Yeah, Mark Davis returning, attacking Kota Ibushi after the injury, but it was Kenny Omega. Yeah, so Kota Ibushi is legit injured from this. Like he's going to be out for 2 years. Dude's legit going to be out for 2 years from this break. Yo, what's up, Paul Gay, the shooter? Bang bang, whoop whoop. 21, nice. See you Dynamite, so we can make out. Coming up on Saturday, the Young Bucks and a $500,000. Yeah, another $500,000 money match. Josh Alexander and Mark Davis. And also coming up this Saturday, coming up tonight, the Hurt Syndicate, Gates of Agony, GOA, a tag team battle 1 week after the epic street fight in
Whoop whoop, what's up, Dan? Good to see you, pal. Hope all is well. Yee yee.
Megan Bay going up against Harley Cameron. Running all the night on this 3-hour telecast.
Ooh, nice.
I Quit match coming up this Saturday at Wrestle Dream. Jon Moxley, Darby Allin, face to face, one final time before Wrestle Dream. That is going to be explosive.
Definitely need a gummy for this show, boys.
But before that, let's go to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by to get the famous last words for champion and challenger alike.
Ladies, first of all, thank you to agreeing to no physicality during this interview. This Saturday
One belt.
Wrestle Dream, you'll have one of the most long-awaited, anticipated matches in the history of the women's division here. Okay, enough. I just want to know where your heads are at. Tony, you go first.
Chris, it's not.
I like it. Renee just going, fuck this.
Subtitle, I thought I would feel freedom, a release of the years and tears I had spent fighting for it, but I felt nothing. My canvas went blank, and my heart only starts beating when I dream of winning it back. I am that title. Close your eyes and picture it, and it's around this waist. I've done with that championship what no one else has done, and if that means fighting at my absolute best to take it away from a woman of whom I admire, then so be it. And if you are indeed my murderer, then so be that too.
Oh, that sucks, man. Good to see you, though. Whoop, whoop.
Darling, who are you?
Yo, what's up? It's cold-blooded. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Yee yee.
Cause you to lose yourself. But you need to remember who you've been all along. Meanwhile, you've never been able to figure me out because I am constantly evolving. Who I am is a culmination of everything I was before. I'm already different than the person you faced at All Out. That was just a taste of everything I will be. We are living in this world, and I am the champion of it. I am an extraordinary being, a killer as dangerous as the cosmos are large. A person who will outlive her doubters with her determination, her grit, her ability, and the most deserving of this prestige in this very moment, no matter the timeline. So Godspeed, Tony Storm. I will give you the rest you so deeply deserve.
Professional wrestling is a lie that reveals the truth. And we've told some ridiculous lies. But at Wrestle Dream, we will find out the truth.
Tony, you know the truth. You just have to accept it.
Okay, some very powerful words.
Is this interview over?
Yes.
Good. Meet me in the ring.
Can you give me my jacket, please?
Renee was the best part of that.
Tony Storm and Chris by and find out. But fans, Wrestle Dream coming up 3 nights from now, this Saturday night live on HBO Max.
And we'll be doing a watch along of Wrestle Dream this Saturday. Whoop, whoop.
I guess this is happening right now, Brian. Yeah, it's going live right now. This is great. I'm into it. Oh my God, look at this. We are off to the races here tonight as Chris Statlander, timeless Tony Storm, not waiting for St. Louis. Fisticuffs flying here tonight in Kansas City. You know, you heard, Brian, how confident Chris Statlander is, and you can just see it in the ring right now. Yeah, you can just see it in the posture, see it in the way that she's moving. But, oh, wait a second. Tony Storm, a free shot.
Yeah, for real. I'm not.
That's not how Chris Statlander wants to beat Tony Storm. Oh, Storm launches a headbutt. Trying for Storm Zero there, Excalibur. And the roundhouse kick misses, but the German suplex does not. The champion reeling, the former champion standing tall. Do you think that Statlander made a mistake by not taking that shot? Well, Statlander might be making a huge mistake now, Brian. I like this. I like this strategy. Make her do it. Oh, but it seems that's not how Tony Storm wants to beat Chris Statlander. Their first ever one-on-one meeting taking place in 3 days' time. Wrestle Dream, the Chaffetz Arena in St. Louis. Will the reign of Chris Statlander, AEW Women's World Champion,
That was awkward.
will the title return to timeless Tony Storm? Brian, a lot of respect between these two ladies, but a lot of animosity to boot. And a lot for each of them to prove to each other, especially after what happened at All Out. Wow, an explosive start to our program, but right now, understand after the triumphant return last week, Jurassic Express.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. Sorry, guys. All right, and back. Sorry about that. Give me GOA, pal.
This is a tag team match between GOA and the Hurt Syndicate. Will they be able to color inside the line, so to speak?
Yo, what's up, Nell? So good to see you again. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I could probably use a smoky toky time. A little bit later, though. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate. And coming up this Saturday, Wrestle Dream, live from St. Louis on HBO Max on pay-per-view. It will be the Demand, the Hurt Syndicate, a trios rematch. So this tag team match is a taste of what will be in store for us coming up this Saturday night at Wrestle Dream. It should be very intense.
Oh, nice. Got through that. If I got a good update. Whoop, whoop.
Take a look at tag team that does not have to have those straps around their waist to prove anything. How good they are.
All right, I have no idea what's going on with my plumbing. This one might be a little bit longer. I am so sorry. Be back as soon as I can. I apologize, guys. I am so sorry. I am back. I am so sorry, guys. Started out as a quick one, turned into a long 10 or long 2. What's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, definitely at least 10. Get me Mercedes Monet, pal. Whoop, whoop. Man, that's him.
Benjamin. Both of these guys are tremendous athletes. Both of them looks like Shelton Benjamin's getting the best of Bishop Khan. Yeah, comes around the corner with that high kick. Despite a wait a second ricochet up to the apron, pulling Bishop Khan out of danger. But now Bishop Khan the roll up two. Shelton Benjamin and a miss.
It's all good, pal. Whoop, whoop.
You know, guys, you can see the upper body power from these guys, but that's leg strength right there as well, being able to throw Bishop Khan that way.
I mean, that's core strength. That's everything strength by Shelton Benjamin. As he escapes the grip of Toa Leona right there. Toa telegraphed it, Shelton.
Brian.
But look at Toa. He just stands right up. And answers back with that headbutt that drops Shelton Benjamin. As Toa Leona looking to press the advantage on Shelton Benjamin. Bobby Lashley into a fray. Larry, things are breaking down between these two teams.
Nice.
We knew that tensions were going to be high after the street fight last week, Brian. Yeah, I'm surprised tensions didn't break down there. The outside. That happened right in front of our desk, and we could feel the reverberations from that. Shelton Benjamin showing his throw by Shelton Benjamin.
Benjamin getting up on those turnbuckles.
One of the most athletic men in all of professional wrestling. Both of these guys. Oh! Ricochet came in, the spear got behind the referee's back. MVP's cane was inside the ring. But the damage may be done. Shelton Benjamin, he's covered two. And Bishop Khan scores the pinfall for the Dominicans.
A finisher actually finished somebody in AEW, and after it's like some time had passed, ever got hit.
Just cracked Bishop Khan on the back of the head with that cane.
We're taking a look at money.
Oh, that's always a good spot. Whoop, whoop.
The first time the Hurt Syndicate's ever been in. It happened right here tonight.
It happened right here tonight, and it happened by GOA Bishop Khan. Totally ever.
Yes. Several times. It's like, all right, you're gonna go put it in the fridge and be like, hey, that's not what I bought.
100% they needed this after losing that street fight last week. But what an incredible
Yeah, big win, strong win. Whoop, whoop.
We talk about high tensions between these two teams. There's some high tension between two individuals, Darby Allin and John Moxley. Let's take you back to New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, at least these guys have size to them.
It was the AEW panel. It was the Q&A session. John Moxley, he had the stage. Darby Allin, though, he grabbed the microphone, and you saw how the tensions flared between these two men. They had to be separated by security in New York. Ahead of the I Quit match coming up this Saturday, live on
Hey, Tony!
I mean, the tensions understandably high, Tony. The escalating level of violence just grows and grows.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, we saw last week that Darby Allin had to be restrained, if you'll recall. And it's gone beyond the bounds of a wrestling match. Brian, you know what John Moxley's capable of. It's well as anyone else. Yeah, I don't condone what either of these two men have done.
Yep, take it up with HR.
But this is going to be a war, like Gordon Soley said. 5 letters, 2 words. I quit. I can't wait to see it on Saturday.
The I Quit match goes down this Saturday at WrestleDream, but earlier today, undisclosed location, Darby Allin and Jon Moxley, one last face-to-face confrontation. Let's take a look.
I'll give AEW credit. They've been doing a lot better with their go-home shows lately. Like, they're at least trying to do like a final sell for their matches. And, one last, push for them.
Let's make sure we all understand the implications of an I Quit match. In Toronto, there was 0 chance you were going to put me into a coffin. The game was rigged. That was never going to happen. This game was rigged in both directions. You will never quit. I'm certainly not going to quit. So what are we going to do, man? I'm out of ideas.
I think that's there so they can communicate with each other without getting physical.
How's this going to end? If you want to be on the right side of history, though, it is never too late.
It is, John. I wish I could, but I can't. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about joining the Death Riders. I understand the cause. I understand what it is you're trying to do. But it's you. It's you I don't respect. This is all about Danielson. I saw what you did to him. Why would I want to go into war with somebody that can stab his brother in the back? Why would I want to go to war with somebody that finds someone so disposable? Someone they consider family.
Brian, still talking about Brian. I did the best I could for Brian Danielson. This is a war for the future of our sport. This is a war for the future of our craft, and sacrifices. Hard decisions have to be made. That isn't tough for me. You know what sacrifice is. You don't know what happened to waiting on your shoulders.
Dude who isn't nowadays.
None of you do.
When I was on top, I held that flag above the world. I saw AEW represents freedom. And I see what you're doing. You're slowly chipping away at everything that represents this place. Everything that makes this place special. And I'm going to hang that flag in my house so I look at it every day and remind myself of everything AEW gives me. But before I do, I'm going to wrap it around your throat. And when you see the words I quit at WrestleDream, all the Death Riders that blindly follow you are going to realize your word doesn't mean a thing. And this whole operation you're running is going to come crumbling down.
Might not mean anything to you, Darby. But I have never lied to you. Your opponent at WrestleDream was not me. Never has been. It's never the guy standing across the ring from you, no. Every time you go to the ring, every time you climb a mountain, every time you jump your skateboard off the top of a building or off a bridge or set yourself on fire and shoot yourself out of a cannon, you're fighting ghosts, spirits, demons in the past, whatever it is. None of my business. I played that game. I played that game a lot. your head. This is not about me.
Get me demon fighting, pal. We're trying to be the family-friendly alternative, pal. Guards, more guards. Like, see, that looked like a murder scene. That looked like a straight-up murder scene. Like, if you didn't think this was wrestling, you'd think that dude was dead.
John Moxley,
Yeah, if you saw his clip in the movie, you would think Darby Allin was dead.
Will Darby Allin be in any? I Quit this Saturday live at WrestleDream. As there we see Pac, Marina Shafir, and John Moxley arriving here in Kansas City. They will be in the arena tonight as Claudio Castagnoli representing the Death Rider. Strong next live on Dynamite.
'Tis but a flesh wound. We got a hard commercial break? Yep, hard commercial break. Let's see what the streets are saying. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, no updates on him because that was supposedly happened earlier in the day. So yeah, no updates on his condition. No. Yo, what's up, Zach? Happy National Lemon Bar Day to you too. Whoop whoop. Hope all is well. Yeet yeet. Oh yes, we got a long night ahead of us, boys. However, if Wednesday Locker Room is going to be going live tonight, then yeah, we will be going off the air at our usual time. But if no Wednesday Locker Room tonight, then we will go as usual. I'll finish the show out. Whoop, whoop. Points lab rat. Whoop whoop.
to this special 3-hour presentation of All Elite Wrestling in the shadows of Kansas City, Missouri. Coming up next, a one-on-one battle.
We should keep track of those. Yeah, luckily it's only 3 hours though, just 3. But if, like I said, if Wednesday Locker Room is going live after we're supposed to, after, you know, at the usual time, then yeah, we kind of got to give it to them.
You're watching AEW on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. You can learn more right now at progressive.com.
You know, we found out earlier that John Moxley has arrived.
And we'll be doing the, we will be watching that. We will do for tomorrow night. We will watch the TNA special because it is original content, it is original programming, and it is new, and we'll talk about it. So yeah, why not watch it?
As one of the reasons why Darby is fighting this war. You know, it brings back a lot of painful memories involving John Moxley, but also this man, Claudio Castagnoli.
From Tampa, Florida, weighing 203 pounds, Roderick Strong! Roderick Strong, Paragon. Which Roderick Strong wants no affiliation with. It's seemingly so. I've been fighting quite a bit of battles with the Don Callis family, but battling the Death Riders here tonight, this should be a fantastic one-on-one contest. But as you mentioned, Tony,
So they got Roddy and Claudio. Whoop, whoop.
looming large over the proceedings here tonight.
Think about it, and it has been ever since he formed the Death Riders. I mean, let's take a look at the guys and lady, girls, or women.
I'm gonna put that down in my notes. I'll remember that.
The most powerful, most dangerous people in all of AEW.
As you unfortunately found out 1 year ago, Brian, in 2024.
Yeah, Claudio was the first person to turn his back on me. I thought I could trust him. I've known both of these men actually for 20 plus years.
But right now, Claudio Castagnoli contending with Roderick Strong. Straight up grappling start to this match. And before this match gets too far underway, want to send our best wishes to Taz, who earlier today went under the knife, a successful shoulder replacement surgery. Get well soon. To our broadcast colleague, perhaps you can now finally with that new shoulder, Tony, be in our Mets bullpen, get a little bit of relief off the bench.
Do they probably need it?
Strong seems primed to deliver the knife edge chop.
And Roderick just popped back up. You know, one thing that we talked about how familiar many of these athletes are. Roddy and Claudio know each other from the battles in Ring of Honor years ago. Those strangers all in tag team and singles. There's a lot of similarities between Roderick Strong and Roderick Strong has one of the hardest chops in all of professional wrestling. Claudio Castagnoli has one of the hardest European uppercuts in all of professional wrestling. They've both been Ring of Honor World Champions. They've both been Ring of Honor Tag Champions. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but we see Claudio here with he's got a great side headlock, rubbing that forearm bone right against Roderick Strong's cheekbone.
All right, you spent quite a bit of time in that side headlock of Claudio Castagnoli.
That's been a while.
Yes, best wishes to Taz. Whoop, whoop.
Now the elbow strike. Trying to back up Castagnoli, but Castagnoli getting the better of that exchange. Another uppercut rocking the jaw. Roderick Strong side headlock takeover. Roderick tried to scissor the head, but Castagnoli great.
He said scissors.
On Roderick Strong.
Ooh, scissor me, Xerxes.
It's so difficult to get out of Claudio Castagnoli's headlock because not only is but his grip strength is one of the strongest in all of AEW.
Shoulder tackle there takes Roderick Strong down. Nice catch. Nice backbreaker Castagnoli.
That is superhuman strength.
Covered. And still to come tonight, we will see the champion and challenger headed into Wrestle Dream. It will be Hangman Adam Page and Samoa Joe one-on-one this Saturday on pay-per-view via HBO Max. You can visit hbomax.com/AEW to find out more. The AEW World Championship on the line this Saturday.
If I remember correctly, we're still at 2 belts right now. The women's title, and what was the other one?
The Ops will put their AEW World Trios Championship.
Now I'm drawing a blank. Shit.
Rouge, Charlistico, and the Beast Mortis La Faction Ingobernable with Hangman Adam Page, AEW Men's World Champion, joining us here at the commentary desk.
It's already been a hard-hitting night, Excalibur and Bryan Danielson. Take a look at what we got later on. See, it's going to get even harder.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter, Sky Blue. And remember, we are only in the first of 3 hours live tonight on TBS and HBO Max. Another trios battle. Don Callis family taking on Jurassic.
We're still at 1 belt. I don't remember.
With Kenny Omega as Roderick Strong into the ropes. A lunging boot by Claudio Castagnoli drops strong. Wow, Roderick Strong. I don't think he was prepared for the length of Claudio Castagnoli there. Strong to the outside, trying to collect himself.
He wasn't prepared for his length there, Tony.
Aggressive, but you see the reach of Castagnoli bringing Roderick Strong up to the apron.
I thought Castagnoli was going to go outside with him, but nope. Oh, look at this, just trying to just...
I thought so too, Tony. You know, Roddy, he can't let himself be put in a position to be overpowered.
Right.
His challenge is to hit hard, move fast in and out, get away from Claudio's power, which is harder than it sounds.
Catches Castagnoli, and Claudio caught all of the ring apron there on the back breaker from Roderick Strong.
Great move by Roddy there.
Very well could be the opening Roderick Strong needs. He returns to the ring, but
don't make a mistake here, Roddy.
Strong, the lunging kick through the ropes. Claudio anticipated it. Calamitous giant swing into the barricade for Roderick Strong. Claudio Castagnoli with the advantage as this match continues live.
Continues live, pal.
Had him reeling and then decided to try to dive on him, and you saw the mistake.
Took a little bit too much time. I agree, Tony. And you can't take too much time when you're in there with Claudio Castagnoli. Just tossed him over the barricade.
Into the timekeeper's table. Roderick Strong in a very difficult position as Claudio Castagnoli returns to the ring. Referee Paul Turner delivering the count to Roderick Strong on the floor. Already up to 6 now. 7.
Yeah, let's keep in mind that this all happened only 2 minutes after Roddy had the advantage.
Roderick Strong laboring back to the ring. Beats the count, but right back into the lines. 2. The Corona lift, the cover, 2, and Roderick Strong able to kick out. Claudio Castagnoli content match down. But Tony, a lot of questions surrounding this trios match still to come tonight. Kenny Omega, I mean, the history between himself and Jack Perry. Jack targeted Kenny Omega. They made Kenny's life hell.
That's right. But Kenny, I guess, realized that on the other side, the Don Callis family, and realizing what happened to Kota Ibushi a week ago.
Yeah, really a case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Or so we shall see later on tonight. There we see the rapid-fire uppercuts in the corner, Brian. Roderick Strong trying to cover up to little avail.
Roderick has got to stay away from those uppercuts. One of the things that you can do with the uppercut is you can counter it into a backslide, or you can just try to duck under, but in the corner it's really difficult. But you see Claudio keeping it the same game plan that he's had from the start.
We're going to feel the wrath tonight. Whoop, whoop. Forgot about that. Give me Harley Cameron, pal.
Really applying a lot of pressure, not just to the head, I mean, but the neck, the spine, the upper body of Roderick Strong. action continues live on this 3-hour special broadcast. AEW in the shadows of Kansas City, Missouri. Roderick Strong, perhaps with the opening, a desperately needed opening, scoring that drop kick on Claudio Castagnoli.
First here, that's going to be a very, very important point to this match.
Take another look at it. Roderick Strong, always with perfect accuracy on that drop kick, Brian.
Beautiful drop kick by Roger. Oh, my goodness.
Claudio, he was ready for right there. The cover, the leg is hooked. Roderick Strong kicks out, and Claudio immediately into the submission. Beautiful transition.
Talk about accuracy. That close.
My question is, how does this build to anything on the show? Or on anything on Wrestle Dream?
Yeah, and twice Claudio
Let me
had
double
the
check.
advantage by Roddy kind of making a mistake, jumping earlier on the outside, and then trying too many times to hit the turnbuckle pads.
You notice the expertise, though. He pulled Claudio's hands from off his eyes so he could get a sense of where he was in the ring. Once he found out that the ropes were so far in front of him, he knew that he could back up to the bottom rope behind him and get the rope break.
Yeah, none of these guys are on the show, so why are they having a match?
Just hoisting. 2 and
That is unbelievable raw power. That is amazing what Claudio can do.
yeah, pound for pound, one of, if not the strongest man in professional wrestling, Claudio Castagnoli, has now could be looking for the giant swing. Roderick Strong knows it, trying to keep Claudio's grip from off his feet. Now, nice kick at the knee and dropping Claudio down to a level where he can hit the up kick. And now the Roderick flying in the lariat. Now leaps, hits Castagnoli with that back heel kick.
Roddy getting up awfully slow, but now he's got the momentum here.
True, I guess. I mean, but
Hammer throw into the ropes
you
reversed.
can't come up, they can't come up with anything better than that.
Claudio strung up in the rope, trying to
Yeah, Wrestle Nightmare, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Feeling the sting of the barricade twice.
Which ones?
Roderick Strong
Oh, the ones from last week where they got absolutely destroyed by NXT?
turns Castagnoli to the ring, looking to press the advantage. But Roderick Strong, I mean, he's been on the in the corner, blocked or intercepted by Claudio.
That's actually a great idea. I like that.
Staggers.
How about probably slot that into HMG After Dark?
Gut wrench out of the ropes. Made a bit more difficult, Brian, by Roderick Strong's feet being on the inside.
Yeah, also made it easier for Roger Strong to counter out there.
I mean, it's kind of pretty much what this is, a Ring of Honor Legacy match.
The high Giri catching Claudio Castagnoli in the ropes. Roderick Strong, he's moving a bit slow after the prolonged punishment he received at the hands of Castagnoli.
Castagnoli at that time shaking his head, trying to literally shake the cobwebs out to get back into this.
Now jockeying for position, and Roderick Strong firing downhill with those elbows. Strong. Now the top turnbuckle.
We know how dangerous it is up on the top. We saw that last week with what happened to Ibushi. And man, they go inside the ring, and that was something else.
Claudio Castagnoli, though, seemingly the fresher man, Brian. He's nearly up to his feet first. No, I take that back. Roderick Strong up to his feet.
Claudio got to his knees first, but Ronnie's the first one who got to his feet.
Win for Castagnoli.
It's the correct guy won. Or went over, I should say.
For Claudio, that's win number 100 here in AEW, that big man.
Truly about that could have gone either way. And Brian, I would say the most shocking development about this match is not the win for Castagnoli, but it was the lack of Death Rider's involvement.
I 100% agree, Excalibur. It's very rarely that you see the Death Riders do it on their own these days. But Claudio did it tonight.
Castagnoli scoring the win, but Earlier today, the odious Don Callis celebrated a birthday. Let's take a look.
Oh, the thing. Oh, yeah, the thing with him and getting that cord wrapped around his ankle and getting yanked off the top rope. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. We're now at 3 belts, it looks like.
Thank you so much for being here today for me. I just want to let you guys know I'm here for you guys, not just today, but every day. A lot of people have been asking about the growing numbers of the family. We're doing it for one reason: power. And to protect every one of you, to protect the interests of this family, numbers are power.
Because we were at 3. My bad. Yeah, we were at 3 belts.
Terms like work stoppage, picket lines. But I am prepared to do whatever it takes to get what this family and what each and every one of you needs. That is my promise and my gift to each and every one of you. Now, speaking of gifts, I don't know what to open first.
Before we get there, I have one very special one for you.
Really?
If you will turn around this
Sure.
way and take a look. Hey,
yeah. Good job.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't be there today, but I won't tell you happy birthday. You have done so much for my career, and now I will win the IWGP title for you and for the Don Callis family. I hope I can make you.
What? What happened?
I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
You know what? All good, boss. Hey, how about a toast? Here we go. Thanks, there. This toast is predictable. You know what it is. To family. To family.
To family. Get me Vin Diesel, pal.
Well, the Don Callis birthday celebration continued this past Monday in Tokyo, Japan. The famed Ryogoku Sumo Hall, where Konosuke Takeshita, the Alpha, faced Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, the top prize in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And it was Takeshita who ultimately overcame the British technical wizard, Zack Sabre Jr. There you see the Wagamama, the power drive knee, and Takeshita crowned the top champion of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Well, apparently, from what I understand, Andrade might already be on his way out the door again. Because apparently, like from what I'm hearing, he's like no showing. People can't get a hold of him. Like, yeah, the same stuff's happening again. I think Evil Hologram was supposed to be a part of the Andrade thing. That's why he's not involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome back to the Don Callis family. He's the pride of Australia. The Dingo didn't eat your baby. It's Mark Davis. Mark Davis making a surprising return this past Saturday at Collision, attacking an already injured Kota Ibushi. The history of the great.
Hey, yo!
He is the man who snapped the leg of Kota Ibushi.
Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. Let's talk 3. Whoop, whoop. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, Todd Hopewell, as well. Yeet, yeet. Always a pleasure, pal. And Bigfoot, thank you for the $2 super sticker. Whoop, whoop. Oh, shit. We got issues with YouTube. Let's get it, get it. Whoop, whoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, Los Cabres es muy loco. Hey,
Give me Fat Caveman, pal.
Yo, soy, he, chi,
Give me member 21 of the Don Callis family Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop.
That only he could. The goats are crazy and hot, according to Don Callis, and he still did not have to sell. That man in the center is the alchemist of the ring. The man signs up.
Give me the Dark Wizard, pal.
Heading into battle alongside Josh Alexander and Mark Davis. For after this short break, they will face Jurassic Express, Jack Perry, Luchasaurus, and Kenny Omega. A trio battle as this 3-hour broadcast of AEW rolls on.
This is a hard commercial. Did not see that. That's the first I've heard of that. All right, this is a hard commercial. I'm going to step outside for a little smoky toky. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back. Whoop, whoop. Enjoyed it. I thought it was a good show. I mean, a couple of the match finishes were, they shouldn't have happened, but overall, I thought it was a great show. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we need those 10 belts. We need those 10 belts, pal.
Welcome back to this special 3-hour presentation of AEW live on TBS HBO Max for the last 3.5 minutes. Non-stop going of the Don Callis family. But these two men bringing the Kansas City crowd out of their stupor.
Oh, the Don Callis look-alike is back at the back in the front row.
Jack Perry, Luchasaurus facing the Young Bucks this Saturday with $500,000 on the line. But last week, the triumphant return, nearly 2 years, more than 2 years in the making of Jurassic Express, interrupted by the Young Bucks. Jurassic Express victorious, but then it was Matt and Nick Jackson attacking Jack Perry, taking out Luchasaurus, and then an eerily similar attack by Matt and Nick Jackson. As Don Callis joining us here at the desk. Don, welcome to the desk. Got a lot of plates spinning here in All Elite Wrestling. I'm the plate master. I've got them all spinning all different directions.
You feel safe being out here knowing that Kenny Omega's going to be coming out here in a moment?
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 224 pounds, he is Kenny.
Man, I don't know what to think, because they've basically shown that they'll. I mean, we saw before, like, we're thinking. It's reports I'm hearing is that Seth's legitimately hurt. His might have to go out for shoulder surgery, but we just went through this with his knee. So honestly, I don't know what to think. Like, I've been led down so many wild goose chases, and they swerved me at the end of every one of them. So it's like you kind of become numb to it, and don't really know what to think or even care to think. I see some kind of swerve coming though. But the thing is though, from which direction?
A speedy recovery, undergoing successful recovery begins as Kenny Omega calling out Mark Davis or Josh Alexander. I'm not sure who. And I sent a note to Kota Ibushi and said, "Don't worry, there's a place in the Don Callis family for you in 5 years when you recover from."
You called it. You did. You indeed did.
Omega, he was calling out Josh Alexander. Omega blames Josh Alexander. He should blame himself. But Kenny Omega, Brian S. And Alexander immediately tagging out to Hechicero. His fans coming up.
Yeah, that would be a hard sell, but doesn't mean they're not going to try. If that is the plan.
Right here on TBS and HBO Max, and then coming up this Saturday live, 7 Eastern, 4 p.m. coast to coast. It is the Saturday tailgate brawl ahead of WrestleDream on TNT and HBO Max. And then 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, it is WrestleDream.
Yeah, Breaker was very much like the Orton/Batista of this group. And it was pretty much just a matter of time.
As we heard earlier today, covered the words from this past Saturday. Jack Perry imploring Kenny Omega for the help. The enemy.
Well, I think they actually bring her with them.
But Kenny Omega's still dubious on whether
Because like they actually provide like some form of daycare at the shows now.
Kenny Omega was dubious on whether he could trust Jack Perry in this match tonight. Rightfully so.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The crowd wants to cheer him. They want to bark. They want to, pop for the spear.
And now Jack Perry wants to team with him. Might be a little out here. I'll give Kenny Omega credit. He's resilient, much like
he is the evolution of the Steiner.
The inverted dragon screw there by Hechicero, targeting that left leg of Kenny Omega, and Omega walking very gingerly. Omega would be lucky to escape this match without a similar injury to Kota Ibushi. Two with a view, if you know what I mean. Matching beds.
That's horrible to say, Don.
Yeah, nice golden bedpan. Everything for them. Oh, would you stop?
Yeah, I became the second guy to go over Roman Reigns in a singles match. And I'm being built as a monster. Yeah, let me put out a video about me hunting toys. I saw that. That was tremendous. I popped for that. That was great. That was great.
Don Callis just threw his headset, running away from Kenny Omega. Just the thought of Kenny Omega coming near him.
I think one thing, Kenny has let his emotions overtake him here, Brian, because he's got two other guys that can tag in here. And he's been willing to do this entire match by himself so far.
He's just trying to do it on his own, not exactly the smart tactic, but something that you do when you're wrestling with your heart.
And Kenny Omega not fully trusting his partners in this trio. Only trios action for the family here tonight, I understand.
You know what? Earlier today, I mean, Mark Briscoe is such a moron. He thinks he wants a piece. He wants to get his hands on
Ethan Page is the dude who gets it.
Kyle Fletcher. I can bring whoever I want. We're going to see him tonight.
Kyle Fletcher, team with Lance Archer, Rocky Romero to take on.
Yes, sir. We got a 3 hours night, but if
Still to come tonight ahead.
Wednesday Locker Room is running tonight, they usually run around the 2 hour mark, and yeah, we can't push them back an hour. So yeah, if Wednesday Locker Room is running, we will end at normal time. If not, we'll go all 3 hours. Whoop, whoop.
Of course, Bandito and Brody King, AWO Tag Team Champions, will have their hands full with the AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you in Michigan.
Visit HBOMax.com/AEW and Kenny Omega. Making a tag out to Jack Perry, I think out of desperation, if nothing else, Brian.
For the very first time in the match, Kenny Omega tags out. And I don't blame him. I'm not sure if I would trust Jack Perry either. Alexander and Hechicero in there. And then you got Mark Davis on the apron.
Oh, big senton delivered by Jack Perry. The cover.
Two men who know and trust each other.
Wow, I can't believe I'm actually seriously considering an answer to this question because we've actually seen it done before on AEW. I'd give it a 50-50 shot. I'd give it a 50-50 shot. That is kind of, to be fair, in real life, TK would do that. TK would actually do that in real life. Yeah, I forgot about that when Darby set one of the Young Bucks on fire, or was it Jack Perry? I don't remember.
He's been out of action for quite a while. This is the fans' first time seeing him, and he is a tremendously powerful, tremendously dangerous figure, something akin to an Australian Stan Hansen, if you will.
Exactly. Mark Davis is going to be the surprise of the Don Callis family in 2025 and 2026. I think very highly of him, and he is manhandling this snot-nosed punk, Jack Perry.
So you're saying you wouldn't take Jack Perry into the Don Callis family?
Well, I never said that.
Okay, thank you.
Danielson from Don Callis, the Tentacles. And Don, I just got a question for you. What happened during your birthday celebration, the abrupt end of that video? Oh, we had a technical glitch. I mean, Okada is the greatest technical wrestler in the history of All Elite Wrestling. He's not a production specialist. People make mistakes. I thought it was a great message, and now I'm so happy that I have the IWGP Championship as my personal birthday gift from Hechicero. You don't have to be a production specialist to be able to run a freaking remote. I'm crying out loud.
I empathize with Okada there. I'm not great with technology and a very fine technical wrestler. You say so.
I'm honestly more entertained with the conversation on commentary than the match.
As Josh Alexander delivering the boot into the side of the head of Jack Perry.
The one thing I disagree with is they saying that you're a jolly good fellow that nobody can deny. I think a couple of people.
Brian, I think I've proved that over and over again.
Undeniably jolly?
There's things that make me jolly. Your retirement made me happy. No offense.
Unbearable is really the proper word. But
Don't need to show respect. You should be in awe.
I'm saying
Window of opportunity opening for Jack Berry here, perhaps. Highly charged trios battle going down live in the shadows of Kansas City, Missouri. Here on this special 3-hour broadcast of AEW. Jack Berry alongside Luchasaurus and Kenny Omega battling members of the Don Callis family. Mark Davis.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to handle that if that's what they're going to do, or what AEW is going to do with that. Yeah, give me Carney Callis Jones, pal. Whoop whoop.
Luchasaurus. Now, action all over there. Kenny Omega sending Hechicero into the barricade as Davis and Luchasaurus battling, but all the while, Jack Berry caught that ankle lock, but absence with an enziguri. But nobody to tag. No one there, you're right.
Is Kenny Omega going to hop up on that apron and make the tag?
What's Kenny doing here? He's slowly walking up. It's kind of odd. I tell you, if Josh Alexander keeps going after people's right, he might walk by companies.
he wasn't sure, but he's sure now, guys.
Omega, the double axe handle. Two for Alexander, one for Hechicero. Kenny Omega looking sharp here. Omega swinging on Miz. Alexander kick to the midsection. Omega, the fireman's carry. Got Alexander. Omega ups up the green over, as you can see, still moving gingerly on that left leg, but what is the moonsault that very nearly put away Josh Alexander.
Now, that is scary for us.
I mean, the Kenny Omega that you discarded, Don.
Yeah, you got a screwdriver in your pocket this time?
Yeah, it does, but that they could actually use that. They're clearly building to Okada and Takeshita. That right there is a material for them to use for that feud of and whatnot. Sorry, mine ain't working too well tonight. I thought it was one of their better shows. Like, it was well paced. They actually followed up on stuff. It was a good show. Strangely, it ended like a half an hour early. Yeah, Takeshita would definitely be the babyface in that. Only problem is the only hiccup I can see in that is that Okada's entertaining with his antics. Like, you give Okada some good creative, he's entertaining. Speaking of Ava, you catch that picture of that's going around of during that scene backstage where Ricky Saints was knocked out and he's like clearly looking right up her skirt.
Davis stunned by that one, but likewise, so is Luchasaurus. Fans are loving this. And Mark Davis, this is
I saw one comment saying Ricky Saints thinking of joining the Bloodline, and I'm just like, yeah, unfortunately, that particular branch of the Bloodline is probably gonna end right there. You know, based on who Ava's, who she's with.
Davis on the move. Davis threw the lariat, but Jack Berry pushed Kenny Omega to safety.
He sacrificed himself for Kenny Omega. How about that?
Davis looking for the powerbomb, and Omega
Omega to his feet, Jim. Now 3 consecutive chops into that chest of the big Australian. But Davis, big Enziguri. Good night. Stop Omega. Stop pile driver. Davis now.
Yep.
Cover. 2, 3. Oh, so close. Omega kicking out at the last possible moment. Shockwaves going through Omega's body with that pile driver from the beast Mark Davis.
Oh, no denying that. She looked good.
For the cross arm breaker, Gigi Gatame. But Kenny Omega trying to defend it as Josh Alexander attempting to run interference. And Cesaro trying to get full extension on that arm. He does. But Alexander. Choke slam, not to Cesaro. Lucky Kenny Omega got his arm out of the way. That could have been really bad with his elbow hyperextended. Kenny Omega makes the tag to Jack Perry. And knee sends Davis reeling to the outside.
Back down. He just got up on the apron. It goes down again.
Now Cesaro up. Footing on the Dynamite. 1, 2, 3.
Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express.
There was a moment during that match, I think.
In fucking deed. Whoop, whoop.
To Kenny Omega.
Get Jack Perry. Kenny Omega seemingly able to bury the hatchet, at least for the duration of this match. But you can see they shared a bit of a glance there. Before the celebration, the victory here over the Don Callis family tonight. The Don Callis family will have another chance to be an actual. Wait a second. Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, Jurassic Express opponents. The super kick. Luchasaurus completely unawares, and now Jack Perry gets caught. As Kenny Omega looking on, stunned.
The fans.
We like to have a little fun around here sometimes, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Now once again, Kenny Omega pulled Jack Perry to sit. Oh, Matt Jackson just pulled her short. A double lariat for the Young Bucks. It'll be Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks this Saturday.
Yeah, we need Marco Stunt back. This is actually the perfect time to bring him back. Or are they waiting for the right time to bring him back?
Alongside Kenny Omega here tonight, but it will be tag team action this Saturday at Wrestle Ring with 500. Matt and Nick Jackson face Luchasaurus and Jungle Jack Perry. Wrestle Dream on pay-per-view on HBO Max. And still to come tonight, the odds of the AEW World Trios Championship on the line against La Facción and Governable. But coming up next, Sky Blue, Jamie Hayter, one-on-one. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, give me Sky Blue and Jamie Hayter, pal. Yeah, that actually did not come out until recently. When she and her partner were on the red carpet with The Rock. All right, Todd, always good seeing you, man. Don't work too hard, pal. Whoop, whoop, much love. Yeet, yeet. Have a great rest of your night, man. All right, see what X is saying, pal. Yeah, everybody raving about the Darby Allin, John Moxley vignette. And funny enough, all the sickos loved that. All the sickos loved the pre-taped vignette and edited and produced vignette. Deep down, I really think that a lot of the hardcore IWC, Mark sickos, they do enjoy the cinematic character stuff. They just don't want to admit it. They just don't want to admit it because they got to act like they're better and above it because that's just some sort of weird thing in the head. Yeah, it looked like a murder scene. It legit looked like a murder scene. Like if this isn't a horror movie, you'd think Darby's dead. Yeah, he got stabbed. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, EY got stabbed, pal. I forgot about that. Yep.
Tensions really flaring over the last few weeks between the Triangle of Madness. Arrival here in AEW, taking out Jamie Hayter, putting her on a shelf for a number of weeks. In that time, Tekla apart, Sky Blue, like-minded individuals.
Right, exactly. Like, okay, why do you hate? Okay, why do you keep watching it if you hate it so much? If that show is so bad you hate it that much, why do you keep watching? So you can go online and bitch about it and make yourself sound like you're above the rest of the fans. But deep down, you actually enjoy it and don't want to admit it because it would destroy that entire persona visage you've created for yourself. All right, Freud mode off. Or Dr. Melfi mode off.
Triangle of Madness attacking Hayter. Hayter was able to get the upper hand, and in that moment of very impassioned, Jamie Hayter threw out the challenge to the Triangle of Madness. Blood and guts. Thus far, the Triangle of Madness have not accepted Jamie Hayter's challenge. But it's very interesting with blood. Wednesday, November 12th. 3 words, 2 cages. Or excuse me, 2 rings, 1 cage. Blood and guts coming up.
We might see it. We might see that. I mean, that's always a possibility every time that dude steps in the ring, which is frightening.
Wednesday, November 12th. What a night that's going to be. At First Horizon Coliseum, AEWTIX.com for your chance to join us in Greensboro. 2 rings locked inside a solid steel cage. Jamie Hayter, Sky Blue, starting this match off, Brian, in a somewhat surprising fashion, given the hostilities.
100% surprised that they started off with some wrestling. I expected fireworks right off the bat, but I wonder if Jamie Hayter's a little cautious.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, Lab Rat.
Ringside and knowing Tekla could be anywhere.
I think that's a great call, and I agree with that.
Because they know it's just a fact. Negativity sells and draws. Sucks, but it's a fact. If people somebody has a bad experience somewhere, they tell 10 of their friends. If they have a good experience somewhere, they tell 1 friend.
This Saturday, Wrestle Dream, Jamie Hayter on 1. Hayter, a match that she's been waiting for months. That's underneath Sky Blue there. Shoulder tackle. And a second one. Brian Hayter really putting the point of her shoulder into Sky Blue there.
But also, she knows exactly what you're saying. Is that when you
Right, exactly. Like you can't have a subjective opinion about AEW if you're so blindly loyal to it and brainwashed.
You really damage the shoulder blade, the
clavicle, anything
there. Yeah, really smart move by Jamie Hayter.
I think Hayter, had it not been for the injury, would have been a dominant women's world champ. It's only 190 days this year. It's at 15 to be considered in the world title picture. That who knows? It could be Tony Storm getting the title. This
Whoop.
weekend. You know, Hayter would love a shot one-on-one at Tony Storm for that AEW Women's World Championship. Something Hayter has not gotten since leading the title, but now raining down rights on the head of Sky Blue. Jamie Hayter.
Looks like those punches are to the back of the head too, which is even worse. The back of the head is really susceptible to impact.
Waiting for the shot from Julia Hart. She wanted to get Julia kicked out of ringside, but unfortunately for her, it was Sky Blue that landed the thrust kick. Neck breaker on the heavily taped neck of Jamie Hayter as this battle continues live on TBS and HBO Max.
That did not look good. Wow, Jamie is hurting.
And you can see as the hair of Jamie Hayter goes up, Brian, wait a second, cover here, lateral press, two. We see how heavily taped up that neck of Jamie Hayter is. That thanks in large part to that attack by Tekla some months ago.
Issues ever since that attack.
We're seriously sold 3 belts.
And you should see Julia Hart just pulling on the lace that's around Jamie Hayter's neck. I'm not sure that that's a smart thing to wear while you're wrestling.
We're an hour and a half in and still only at 3 belts.
What is that?
Mercedes, where are you at? Save this belt count.
Is that stylish these days?
It seems to be, but you're right. It may not be a good
Yeah,
idea.
that trios match will help us, juice the belt count a bit.
To give them something to hold on to.
Sartorial Petites from the fast.
Black t-shirts are always in style.
Hayter, though, elbows always in style for the former AEW Women's World Champion, but those hair pulls targeting the neck of Hayter.
You know, you talk about the neck being injured by the toxic spider. Even go back to the days of Tony Storm and the Outcast, and when she was world champ, see Jamie Hayter and the neck.
Oh, another trios match that's got some belts in it that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, when people have neck issues, it can bother you for a long time, even after you're done in the ring. You see that with a number of competitors, myself, Taz.
And give me slow burn Jones, pal.
They're life-altering injuries.
Life-altering injuries.
Oh, again, just reaching on the neck, pulling on the chin and pulling down.
And Sky Blue distracting Paul Turner.
That's where this triangle of madness is so dangerous. Referee. A suplex, but it's Sky Blue. No. Those women jockeying for the advantage. Oh, inside cradle there. Sky Blue. Great counter. Sky Blue to her feet and takes Hayter down.
Great ring awareness by Sky Blue.
Another pinfall attempt. 2. And Hayter able to kick out.
With the counter into the small package, immediately following up with that flying clothesline.
Yeah, Sky's wrestling.
Dude, TK loves Brian. Loves him.
Great here, but I think her main role is to put Jamie Hayter at a disadvantage going into Wrestle Dream against Tekla. Oh, look at that big boot to the face.
Now Jamie Hayter. Beautiful backdrop suplex, and at the same time, Hayter landed the boot, strips off the kerchief. She's off down to brass tacks. All business, Brian.
All business from Jamie Hayter here. She's been really getting frustrated with the Triangle of Madness. She'd love to put Sky Blue away here faster.
Hayter looking for the step-up Enziguri. Sky Blue was able to dodge. Hayter breaks down to the mat. Sky's looking for the knee strike. Hayter.
I think, yes, I think you do have to pay extra for the pay-per-view on HBO Max.
But instead, Sky, great counter into the arm drag, ducks underneath Sky for that swinging neck breaker.
Like, basically, it's become like another outlet for you, like another platform you can watch the pay-per-view on, but you still got to pay for it.
Sky Blue wants to engage in a striking battle with Jamie.
Which, to be fair to HBO Max, I can't blame them. You know, they kind of got to get some kind of, you got to get as much of a return on that investment as possible.
Was that the last gasp from Jamie Hayter? The backbreaker, now almost a moment to reset as we take another look at this. Vicious impact. Remember, as we mentioned, it was 2 weeks ago at Collision, Jamie Hayter invoking.
Yeah, but I think
blood and guts in a challenge.
the WWE Network got people used to, you pay the subscription, you get the pay-per-view. And that was kind of that was something weird to kind of start adjusting to.
Not accepted the challenge. To the side of the head. Hayter seems a bit dazed here. Spilling to the outside is Sky Blue. Off Hayter. Catches Sky Blue. And now Jamie Hayter. On the floor.
That was nothing but raw power right there, Brian. Holy smokes.
100%. And the impact, look here.
You can hear the impact. We can feel the reverberations through the soles of our shoes as now Hayter returning Sky Blue back into the ring. This has been a seesaw battle. Julia Hart, she's played a role in aiding Sky Blue, but right now Jamie Hayter, the upper hand. Fireman's carry, center of the ring. A neck breaker across the. From Hayter. 1, 2, now Sky able to kick out.
I didn't think Sky could kick out. Great job.
Yep, exactly.
See a pelvic. The falling is hooked, but Hayter
those blows from Jamie Hayter. Amazing. And we talk about how powerful Claudio Castagnoli is pound for pound.
Yeah, so it's this would be worth it for that subscription.
Very much that same conversation, Brian.
100%. I mean, you put her up there with Stat. Megan,
Here's an idea I've been kind of kicking around.
some heavy hitters here in the AEW.
What if Tony Khan decided to go to HBO Max or Warner Brothers Discovery and say, all right, what are you expecting a buy rate? Like, for our pay-per-views, what are you guys looking at? Like 150,000? Let's for argument's sake say 150,000. Okay, 150,000 at $39.99. Whatever that number is, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not gonna get my calculator out and figure it out. But Tony says, okay, remember that number. What if we lower the price to $9.99 to try to jump the buy rate? And then whatever the difference is between whatever we make off of the $9.99 buy rate and that target of that we mentioned before of 150, that one number, I'll pay that difference out of my pocket to you.
I text you in May is you were just there. Wrong place at the wrong time, and now you are again. My game has no rules because my name means
Actually, I should do that math there.
Means poison, and on Saturday, baby, it's gonna get toxic to the core.
Toxic to the core. Wow.
Impress me.
Wow, Tekla making it somehow even
Okay, so basically you have $6 million.
Just saying that Jamie Hayter was a victim of convenience, of opportunity for Tekla. It was nothing personal. But on this Saturday, it will be very personal as Jamie Hayter,
All right.
Tekla, one-on-one for the first time ever live at WrestleDream on pay-per-view on HBO Max. But right now, let's head to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee.
Actually, no, that's a horrible idea. I'm glad I did the math. That'd actually be a horrible idea because then that means they'd have to sell like 600. All right, well, there's 2 of them, so that's 5 so far.
It's the greatest of all time. Ultimo Money. Well, a huge congratulations to you. You tied Ultimo Dragon's belt record this past Friday in Denmark when you defeated Alice Link for the Body Slam Championship. Thank you, Renee. Like I said many times before, I'm not here to break records. I'm here to smash them. Well, let's talk WrestleDream. Let's talk WrestleDream. Well, Renee, slow the hell down. Okay, before we get to WrestleDream, I have a match this Friday at Arena Mexico for my CMLL Women's Championship against Persephone. And you know what else is going to happen this Friday, Renee? You officially become the longest reigning TBS champion in history.
Okay, cool. I did not see that yet.
509. 509 days. Oh my. I love it when I don't have to do the work around here. I love it when I don't have to do the math, Renee. So yes, your champion, your CEO will be making her way to WrestleDream. But I'll be coming in with all of my 10 titles and as the longest TBS champion of all time.
But we didn't see the other belts. We saw one other belt, so that would be... oh, wait. I saw the table, but we didn't see the other belts. He only saw one other belt, so that would be, let's see. 3 plus 2 is 5, 6. Belt count is now 6. We got a neutered version, pal. Okay, they got to be... oh, they did? I did not... okay, I must have missed that. I apologize. Okay, so 10 plus 3 is 13. We are at 13 belts, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, my apologies. See what the streets are saying. Yeet, yeet. Whoop, whoop. See, we are at 13. Nice. Nice. Actually, nothing really nice about that. I'm just... like silly Denise being silly me. Hee hee hee. Yo, what's up? OGC in the house. Colin Wysong. Guards, more guards. What's up, man? Always good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all is well, man. Let me some more of these chips because I'm hungry. Indeed, Colin. Whoop, whoop. That's 14. That's 14 belts. Yeah, for real, pal. Yeah, now the belts are coming out as it looks like we might be ending it tonight. Because again, I have to throw this out there as a disclaimer. I don't know if there's going to be a Wednesday locker room tonight, but if there is, yeah, we do gotta go off the air at the usual time.
Championship.
15-16.
Side with the shirt buttoned all the way down, I think they'll have the work cut out for them. They're not even buttoned
I have to guess probably because I know I guess he's a big Razor Ramon fan, pal. No doubt, Colin. Yeah, 100. All right, hang on. 13. 14, 15, 16. We are at 19. Okay. Did they? Yeah, because I don't see anything on the HMG YouTube Live. So again, there's also a chance it might have got pulled.
Champion this Saturday at Wrestle Dream, but also the first man to ever hold the AEW World Championship, the AEW World Trios Championship simultaneously. But in order to do so, he will have to go through.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Colin. So yeah, we're I guess we're going the distance tonight, pal. Whoop whoop.
And I want to make it clear, I've said this to Samoa Joe. I gave him this opportunity not because he
burst like a pimple, belts all over the place.
but because I owe it to him, and I look forward to it.
Samoa
Nice Bigfoot. Whoop, whoop.
So many others instrumental in fending off the Death Riders earlier this summer. John Moxley for that AEW World Championship.
We have seen some hard-hitting matches in this 2 hours. We got another hour to go, but I'm telling you, I don't think you're going to find a harder-hitting match what we're about to see.
So yeah, we are currently at 19 belts. 19 belts. Whoop, whoop.
Starting things off for their respective sides.
See, tonight I'm smoking on some fortune cookie. Whoop, whoop.
Willing to give ground. Mordos comes up clutching that shoulder, but perhaps a ruse to deliver a headbutt. Mordos powerful clothesline in the corner, but Hobbs, the body block.
Point slab rat. Whoop, whoop.
But that opened up. Powerhouse House with a boot and a sling blade from the middle rope by the Beast Mordos.
Oh, nice. Never tried that one before. But that sounds tasty. Yeet. All right, since we're going to this, just need to pack another bowl for the next commercial break.
Instrumental moment to come in. Smart on it. Hey man, you've been in the ring with Roosh in a trios match yourself. What do you make of him?
He's tough as hell. I was gonna say you don't want to get in a trap fight with Shibata, but I think maybe Roosh does.
Yeah, when I saw you two fight each other, I was blown away, and I was like, oh, I'd love to see that as a title match. Headbutt delivered into the jaw of Shibata. Roosh on the move swing. Back heel trip there by Katsuyori Shibata. But you could see the effect.
So much talent in the ring, so many champions all around.
Oh, Joe's reaching for that tag. Joe does get the tag. Relieving Katsuyori Shibata. Now stepping into the ring with Beast Mordos. A little bit of attitude from Joe.
Ooh, nice. Oh, I love that strain. Such a nice, relaxing strain. Oh, I love that one back in the day. Like that's Granddaddy Purple, such a good strain to just chill and just lay down and relax to.
He's an absolute Christmas ham of a man, and he can move like no other. I like that.
Okay, that was actually a good line. That was actually a funny line by Paige, referring to Smojo as a Christmas ham of a man who can move.
This is personal between Shibata and Roosh, no doubt.
Yeah, he put himself into the lion's den to go over and give Roosh a big boot.
Oh, nicely, Brad. Yeah, definitely give it a try. Cheetah Piss is a fun one. That one always gets me feeling good. Whoop, whoop.
Shibata being singled out by the challengers.
There's also another one out there called Tiger Piss as well.
The arm captured of Katsuyori Shibata. Tag out and Roosh the kick. Hammer throw across the ring. Katsuyori Shibata lined up. Charlize to go in first. Then comes Mordos. Roosh rolls Shibata.
You hope you enjoy it, pal. Whoop, whoop.
As the AEW World Trios Championship on the line, who will prevail? We will find out live here on TBS and HBO Max. Shibata was clutching his knee that time.
Yeah, we're gonna have Jaguar piss. We're gonna have Cougar piss.
Yeah, I didn't see the landing of all three members of LFI, but it's very possible that somebody came down on the leg of Katsuyori Shibata. Yeah, which is bad news for the Ops.
Yeah, Shibata, especially just coming back from that injury sustained when Daniel Garcia gave him the curb stop.
We're gonna have Lion piss.
Death Riders right now. Able to kick out. Hangman, despite the language barrier, Katsuyori Shibata is somebody that has been fully embraced by the AEW locker room. He's really become something of a locker room leader here.
He's an absolute legend. Yeah, I think we've all.
Whatever happened to the gimmick of Shibata using like that translator on his phone? That was entertaining. I enjoyed that.
Shibata came up clutching that left knee after the triple drop kick.
Yeah, very observant by Dralistico. Because Shibata only,
Right, you think that would make way more sense.
For Dralistico to notice. Now attacking the leg.
Mordos sends out cover. Shibata, smart move there. He was close to the ropes. That was from the ropes to get the break, but Samoa Joe got his foot in between the shoulder blades of the Beast Mordos. Cover made. Shibata kicking out quickly.
Yeah, Hangman, when you're out here and you're watching Samoa Joe.
Yeah, that's kind of they gotta stay consistent with it. Gotta stay consistent with it. I think the problem is like they need more creative material for it. That's the thing. Whoop whoop.
1/3 of the champions singled out as Beast Mordos. Going to work on Shibata to the back of the head on the bottom rope. Very dangerous for Shibata. Cover. Two. Somebody that survived a very scary.
And then once Dynamite is over, we'll be keeping the party going live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon. Whoop whoop. Hope to see you there, pal. We're probably doing some PS1.
And he hit the back of his head against that cable. I'm mildly concerned looking at his face right now.
We're joined here at the commentary desk by the AEW Men's World Champion Hangman Adam Page, who will step into the ring with Samoa Joe live this Saturday. Wrestle Dream on pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, dude. Nice, very nice. Whoop whoop. Dude, I remember there was one strain I used to smoke. I think it was called Applejack. Yeah, I think it was Applejack. I legit used to smoke that before I go to work out and use it as a pre-workout because it gave me energy.
Now Shibata floats over. Lateral press. Dralistico kicks out, but Hangman. Shibata doing a smart thing, maintain wrist control of Dralistico, not let him get to the LFI corner. Hobbs now into the fray. Taking down all the members of LFI. And now stacking up Mordos and Dralistico in the corner. And stacking up Roosh as well. Roosh got the boot up. Takes them both down. Jalisco. Unforced error there.
Yeah, you're right. He shouldn't have jumped. Dangerous slam from Powerhouse Hobbs.
And in comes your challenger for the Men's World Championship for this Saturday.
And he's feeling it right now. Hangman, he's on fire.
Joe delivers a senton. Now the cover is made. Jalisco able to kick out. And Hangman, you mentioned that you're looking for weaknesses. And Samoa Joe, the cover. Again, Jalisco able to kick out. Are you seeing anything thus far from Samoa Joe that could get the gears spinning in your head?
Weaknesses from Samoa Joe, not at all thus far.
Yeah, honestly, Samoa Joe looks like a man possessed.
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of a Lucha Libre Trios match, which I'm pretty sure is the point.
To Rouge. Right now, though, Joe is face down on the left side of the ring like he's hurting here.
Shibata and Rouge battling on the outside. Meanwhile, Jalisco and Samoa Joe inside the ring, swinging a miss. By Samoa Joe, corkscrew kick. Has the challenger to the AEW World Championship this Saturday stunned. Jalisco to the top. Joe, no, waist lock. And kick Jalisco is hooked, and he is in deep. Jalisco is going to sleep. Jalisco taps out. Now goes to sleep.
And Ops over, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Samoa Joe showing no weaknesses to my eye, Hangman.
None at all.
Of the highest magnitude this Saturday against Samoa Joe. The Ops attack from behind by LFI. Leaving the bottom.
Oh, you spit at me. You spit at me.
Now Rouge and Guevara trying to bait in Hangman.
All right, well, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Hangman, this may be a mistake.
I was not aware of that. Oh, and the lemon strains are good. I've always enjoyed lemon strains.
The odds are against Hangman, but he doesn't care. He wants to beat Samoa Joe at his best. Come this Saturday, he is trying to take out LFI.
Great point, Excalibur wants it. Uh-oh. He held on.
Rouge. Sammy Guevara bailing out Rouge. Hangman Page is lined up to deliver the buckshot lariat. As Samoa Joe.
Oh, he's got the AEW World Title belt.
Will Samoa Joe be able to call himself a two-time world champion this Saturday?
Last week we heard from both men about how much that championship means to each of them. This is going to be an epic confrontation on Saturday.
Tensions rising between champion and challenger. But this Saturday, with the AEW Men's World Championship hanging in the balance, Samoa Joe challenging.
This has actually been one of their better shows. Like as far as like none of these as far as like AEW matches go, none of these matches have really felt they've overstayed their welcome. Like I don't think we've had a match go over 15 minutes. Let me check.
Samoa Joe from a 4-on-1 attack by LFI.
It's like you said, Excalibur. Hangman wants Samoa Joe at his very, very best.
Yeah, that opener was under 10.
What a week we have already started. We got a lot going on.
Claudio and Roderick was 12.
Still another hour of live action here
That Jurassic Express, Kenny Omega versus Don Callis family was just under 14. Jamie Hayter and Sky Blue was 12. And this is, I would bet it was under 15. Hey, baby steps, Tony. Baby steps. I have not heard of Lab. Yeah, that I have never heard of. A 9-pound hammer I'm aware of, but I've never tried. But I've read about it, and that's the kind of one. It's like, okay, I'm ready for bed. Smoke some 9-pound hammer. Whoop whoop.
On the backs. Yep, he wasn't afraid to stab me in the back. It's actually really interesting to see these two teaming together, because I see Yuden Garcia as having a natural rivalry.
Yeah, very much long-time rivals, even predating their time here in all of the Death Riders. Somebody that was really courted by John Moxley very heavily.
And their opponents first, from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly, think about me, your stream member of both Paragon alongside Roderick Strong as well.
From wherever, whatever, freshly squeezed orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, a man who's very recently returning from injury. Brian, are you at all surprised that Orange Cassidy has not let up? He has had his foot as far down on the gas as you can go.
Yeah, as much as he likes to play the laid-back character, when he wrestles every week, a lot of times twice a week. You know, we saw when he was international champion how often.
Let's go, boys. Whoop whoop.
That schedule, that pace came at a tremendous cost. We saw him, Tony, just basically falling apart before our eyes physically.
Yeah, but he was the longest reigning international champion at 326 days. And you're right, he
So I think it's Collision.
Yeah, I can see me and OC.
Go check see if Collision is live.
Well, you and a whole bunch of people here.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a couple sodas. Be right back. Yeet yeet.
Garcia now looking to show up Orange Cassidy there.
We've seen a huge change in Daniel Garcia since he's joined the Death Riders. Even with the gear he wears to the ring, he used to wear trunks, and now he's wearing these shorts.
Yeah, they have a very those have a very distinct smell to them.
Referencing Daniel Garcia's past, a little bit of the dance there, and now Cassidy. The pose, the crucifix pinfall attempt. Garcia kicks out. Cassidy draws in. Garcia, though.
I fear for my life.
Neither man is jockeying for position.
Yeah, Pax changed a lot on how he looks. He's actually wearing clothes now, which is oddly absurd.
Even Wheeler Yuta looks like he hasn't washed his hair in a year.
Oh, beautiful armbar by Kyle O'Reilly.
Great submission defense by Daniel Garcia, trying to clasp the hands, but he lost the grip on the hands, so he's forced to get the boot on the rope to force the break. Now, conglomeration. Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy going to work. Kitchen sink by O'Reilly. The kick. Orange Cassidy coming off the ropes. The combination. Orange Cassidy, the cover. Garcia, the quick kick out.
9 days! 9 days from tonight, live on Dynamite.
Regular tag team partner, Strong, was in action earlier tonight. It's another member of the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli. Up in the conglomeration, punishing them against the ropes.
Yeah, we saw OC going lightly on the chops with Garcia, and then when Yuta came in, he started bringing the fire.
Garcia.
Yeah, that's the kind of star power you want to start the top of the hour with. Whoop whoop.
Garcia and Yuta had the advantage there on the outside, but that was not the case. I think Marina Shafir won't get involved. We've seen it so many times. She is so instrumental, Brian, in the success of the Death Riders. She has been.
100%. She actually has a lot to teach different people. She's a fantastic judoka. You saw earlier in the match, Daniel Garcia did a great leg sweep on OC. I've never seen him do that before, so I'm sure he learned that from Marina.
This match breaking down. Anybody that steps into the ring, steps into battle with the Death Riders.
But especially with Orange Cassidy, I mean, he was there from the very formation of the Death Riders, trying to oppose them. Oh!
Great move by Yuta. Great counter move.
Garcia dropped to a hold. Cassidy goes face first in that steel chair.
That's the first time we've seen Yuta and Garcia work well.
Give me the Raven spot, pal.
On the other end, OC and Nakai were having a great time on the outside. Now they're paying for it.
Yuta, the brainbuster onto the barricade on the outside. Garcia saying O'Reilly is inside.
Okay, if this were real, how is that not a stretcher job? You just dropped the dude's head right on the barricade. How is that not a stretcher job?
Remember, Daniel Garcia had that affiliation with the Paragon. Of course, Garcia battled for the knee, driving knee to the ribs. The Paragon, I mean, Garcia almost found himself as an honorary member alongside Nicole Calloway.
Wait, I just realized something. I might win the belt count tonight because we got 3 more belts coming with Brodito. Whoop, whoop. And we're currently at 19, and I said 22. Yeet.
It's kind of a close relationship with Adam Cole, with little rivalry in the ring. Sometimes that happens. The ring, you develop a respect for each other, and that seemed to was happening with Daniel Garcia Paragon.
But Garcia's recent actions, it makes him so hard to respect.
Especially with the way he's
Delicious pal. Whoop whoop.
Sheer drop brain buster on top of the safety rail. Turn things around. Staring hammer and elbows from Yuta and Garcia. While Bryan Danielson looks on. Kyle O'Reilly in serious trouble here. Yuta. Now the crossface is cinched in deep. O'Reilly, of course, with that history of neck issues, Brian.
Yeah, but you know, one of those hammer and anvil elbows weren't as vicious as they could be. They weren't delivering him with the point of the elbow, and even there with his crossface, he's not getting the ridge of the forearm across the nose that could jam the neck even further.
Once again, let you guys know, we will keep the party going once Collision is over. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon. Whoop whoop. Going to be in Chrono Cross tonight. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the Hump Media Group YouTube channel if you have not already. Whoop whoop. Bringing you the best commentary in professional wrestling. Whoop whoop.
They haven't looked great as a tag team together as far as being on the same page. Great double dragon screw by Kyle O'Reilly.
And you have to remember that Garcia and Yuta have spent more time in the ring as rivals than they have as partners as Orange Cassidy. The tag and some relief.
Fill me in because I have no idea what that's about. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm kind of out of the loop on that. I don't know what that's about.
Orange Cassidy is so quick, so fast. Take a look at this. Does not look like he has lost a step at all since his return from injury. As Cassidy to the top. Yuta knew it was coming, but Garcia didn't. Orange Cassidy on the move. DDT spikes Yuta. Oh, to Garcia, the blindside shot. That was a great move by Garcia. Saw the opening, took it. Right. 1, 2. Oh, Cassidy very nearly took it there, Tony.
Very nearly took it. Maria cannot believe it. But what a competition we are having for the opening match of our third hour.
Cassidy stripping off that elbow pad, Brian. That typically means the way.
Oh, shit. Oof.
Garcia, if he's going to try to hit Yuta here.
He's got two to choose from because Yuta's getting up in his line of sight.
Cassidy.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh, wait, Yuta. Interception by Wheeler. Yuta, Orange Cassidy pays the price.
Excalibur, you talked about how well OC knows Wheeler Yuta, but Wheeler Yuta knows OC just as well.
As John Moxley's first time we've seen him since the first hour of our broadcast, making his presence felt here tonight in front of the live crowd. Orange Cassidy down there. Slumdog Millionaire by Cassidy. O'Reilly axe kick elbow stroke. Yuta Round kick, the knee, the sweep, Garcia. Oh, Garcia, open-handed shot right on the eardrum of O'Reilly. And now front chancery indeed, but Garcia turns tables on O'Reilly. Oh, rest and shout there by Daniel Garcia, but O'Reilly.
It doesn't take much to go out from this.
Look, wait a minute. John Moxley, he's cleared the barricade. There's time for real unit. As Orange Cassidy on the
He's got to watch out with Moxley.
And when Marina Shafir begging the attention of the referee, Daniel Garcia is tapping out the referee. Does not see it. And Garcia, he was blind to it all. He heard the test.
And O'Reilly, because his eyes are down, he felt the tap. He didn't know the ref was looking.
Oh, that was coming through now. He goes down. And here comes Castagnoli, the full complement of the Death Riders into the fray here tonight. Castagnoli rolls O'Reilly into the ring. Garcia covers 1, 2, 3. It should be noted that Marina Shafir had the referee during the
right team went over in this.
Tag team match, Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy wrestling their hearts out here tonight, but the Death Riders are to spoil everything.
Oh, but here comes Ishii. Here comes Roderick.
Come here, Ishii, Roderick strong, but the numbers still against the Paragon conglomeration combo. Look at John Moxley just calling out orders from the sideline there.
I mean, I have to imagine we can come up with a backup channel. We got have to rebuild from scratch, but we should have a nice foundation.
He's got a microphone. He's watching what's going on the outside, loving every bit of it.
Yeah, he's like the general of this cult.
Oh, and here comes Darby after what we just saw earlier. Yep. Who called the no sell? Who called the no sell? So I know somebody in the chat called the no sell. Well, kind of a sell.
Not 100%, but Darby Allin. Darby Allin would walk barefoot through broken glass if it meant getting his hands on John Moxley. He's walking like a zombie. Look at this. Darby. Slow, labored steps from Darby. He's killing, brother. Oh, Darby's still with the blood on his face. Oh, God. The uppercut from Claudio Castagnoli. I know Darby's a fighter, Brian. You know this as well, but this is not good for him because the adequate match is coming up in just a few days on Saturday.
Yeah, this isn't good for Darby Allin. Here's the question.
And he has a band-aid over his eye. Yep.
And the Death Riders can give it out for sure. John Moxley can for sure. But can they make Darby Allin
Quit. I don't know if there's anything in Darby Allin's DNA that will allow him to say the words "I quit" to John Moxley, but Moxley and the Death Riders, I mean, they're putting their thumbs very heavily on the scale tonight. And look at this. Garcia, you after Claudio Pad. He's going through a gauntlet here, a gauntlet of the Death Riders. And he's still crawling to the ring.
He's still crawling to the ring.
Darby Allin being dragged over concrete, dragged over the broken glass. I'd say he would walk through to get to John Moxley, but and he's still
Doesn't look like it. All right. We'll see. Yeah, where's all Darby's friends at?
To the side of the head, right where the temple is.
Is he out? Is Darby out? Moxley?
Yeah, he might be knocked out.
Let's see. I'd like to get a better shot of Darby Allin.
And look, the Death Riders forming a circle around him almost. Oh, but there's see the hand. Darby, he's not out. He continues to crawl, continues to climb toward Jon Moxley. And the I Quit match this Saturday.
Yeah, it's October, and this is almost out of a horror movie. Whoa, look at this!
There we go. There's his buddies. There's some help finally.
Jon Moxley, physically as close to 100% as he can be. Darby Allin was the exact opposite.
Look, the top of his head is bloody. What does he have?
That was the flag that Darby Allin brought with him to Mount Everest. He referenced it earlier tonight when he was talking to Jon Moxley.
Yeah, he said he's going to choke him out with it.
It's never too late, John. To say I quit.
Warrior on top of the flag.
You know, Darby Allin has more power, more determination than anyone you've ever seen. But I think this may have been a mistake, a big one.
Yeah, you can tell Jon Moxley insulted at the idea that he would. Darby Allin will put himself through and never say I quit.
This will be a battle of two of the strongest wills, perhaps, in our sport this Saturday. I Quit. Darby Allin, Jon Moxley, live at Wrestle Dream on pay-per-view and HBO Max. Darby Allin, what shape will he be in this Saturday? As the Death Riders gaining the upper hand, and fans, we've had a tremendous night here tonight.
That was actually some of the best stuff on the show tonight was with Darby and Mox.
This Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, live coast to coast. It's the Saturday tailgate brawl. We will see a tag team match, a classic in the making. Speedball Mike Bailey, the Jet Kevin Knight, Jet Speed taking on Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR, and coming up next here live tonight, we will hear from Dax, Cash.
Well, apparently they took the joke a little bit too seriously.
Big Stoke, all of that and so much more.
Give me Big Stoke, pal.
As Darby Allin receiving some medical attention.
All right, looks like hard commercial breaks. I'm going to step outside, a little smoky toky time, and then take a quick piss break and be right back. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal. And back. Whoop, whoop.
Action continues tonight for this special live 3-hour broadcast as we await the arrival of the so-called top gods fresh off their victory this past
Following contest is set for approaching the ring from Thessaloniki, Megan Bain.
Well, Megan Bain is teaming up with Penelope Ford this Saturday on the Tailgate Brawl to take on Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, a tag team battle. A lot of animosity between those two sides. And wait a second, before Megan Bain stepping into singles action with Harley Cameron, FTR.
Get me FTR, pal.
Ladies and gentlemen, FTR.
Oh, yeah, we knew that FTR would
No hose, pal. This segment rated no hose.
Megan Bain and FTR defeating Jet Speed and Willow Nightingale in a tremendous trios encounter.
Tremendous trios match. Megan Bain looked fantastic, pinning Willow Nightingale in that match. And what can you say about FTR? One of the greatest tag teams of this generation.
Of this, or perhaps any generation, as Big Stoke, the microphone to Megan Bain.
Willow, knowing that you came out here and gave it everything that you had, only to realize that it still wasn't good enough.
Oh, this is so lame. This is, oh, damn, this is lame.
Now look at you, trying to dust yourself off, tag in a new friend, and take another swing at the Megasis.
Oh.
You think that makes you a fighter, but really, it just makes you stupid.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
I guess I didn't beat it through your skull hard enough, so maybe watching me tear Harley apart tonight will finally make it click. It may be fun to play the hero, but your fate is bowing down to me.
Megan Bain has just been imposing her will on the women's division.
I cannot articulate just how much I hate Willow Nightingale.
Well, then don't stop it.
But I can articulate how much I hate Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey. Kevin Knight has all the potential in the world, but every week he squanders it hanging out with Mike Bailey, someone who looks like Billy Ray Cyrus with an autoimmune disorder. Saturday at Wrestle Dream, Tailgate Brawl, this ends, and we will focus on the and that's the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
Settle down. Settle down. Okay? Jet Speed, you have one opportunity in 3 days' time. You have one opportunity to write your name in wrestling's immortal book of life. Kansas, I want you to sit down for a second, okay? Sit down for a second. I need you to think. Wait a second.
And this is so bad.
I need you to think. Use your brain. Use your brain. Think about this. The last 11 years of FTR. 10 world championships across 7 different brands. Multi-time tag team of the year. Multi-time match of the year. If I shut up, you all leave. You paid to see me. Jet Speed, although there are people in this world who will never give us our credit, I hope that's not you. Because Saturday night, you will stand a
You beat Jet Speed Dave last week. Whoop-dee-doo. We still got a lot of unfinished business here.
Dude, for real. Thank God for that.
Get down to action. Yeah.
The W, but I'm gonna get it tonight. Woo! Yes, that's right. You know what? Listen, I don't know why we're saying this to a camera. We can just go out there and say it to your faces. We're not scared. Look, right now. Come on.
I agree with everything that's been said.
Okay, that might have been the most entertaining I've ever seen Mike Bailey do, because like when Mike Bailey leans into being just a plain ass dude, he's actually entertaining with it. It's weird.
Jet Speed FTR. Little Nightingale, Harley Cameron all battling it out. Top adventure from Speedball Mike Bailey. What about that, Brian? That was incredible. Oh, man.
Hey, they're equal opportunity, pal.
Jet Speed, Willow, and Harley getting the better of the top gods here tonight. I can definitely say that we all hear the Tailgate Brawl coming up Saturday at 7 o'clock. It's going to be incredible on TNT.
Well, the scheduled match between Megan Bain and Harley Cameron starts right now.
We're calling for the match to start. She's cleared out the ring. And Megan Bain, Harley Cameron. Megan Bain shrugging off any ill effects and coming out of the gate. /AEW for more information about joining us this Saturday live for Wrestle Dream.
Megan Bain wrestles and fights with so much confidence. Well, she should. I don't think there's any stronger than we saw earlier, Jamie Hayter, but any stronger
then Megan Bain will win for this. Megan Bain, the splash in the corner, and yeah, since her emergence, both at the start of the year,
Whoop, whoop.
Megan Bain, as I mentioned, has been imposing her will on the women's division, and now is just taking the fight to Harley Cameron.
Yeah, the only loss that Megan Bain's had all year.
I hope we don't get an overrun. I hope we don't get an overrun. Please don't give us an overrun. Still got a trios match coming up for the main event.
Look at these body slams. 2 consecutive body slams. Harley Cameron up to her feet, but could be going down for a third time here, courtesy of the Megasis. No, Harley slips free, put to the midsection. And Harley, knee strike. Harley Cameron now through the ropes. Megan Bain in trouble here is Harley Cameron. Look at this. It's an illegal hold, but it's an effective form trying to neutralize the strength advantage of the Megasis.
Harley's got a temper. If she can use that to her advantage, she'll go far with it. No question.
Megan Bain. Harley Cameron here. As Harley taking a moment to collect herself, but a moment is all it takes for an athlete like Megan Bain to recover, Brian.
Yeah, a little too slow getting to that top rope. And look at what Megan Bain is doing here.
Oh, wow. From the outside in the suplex, Megan Bain regains the advantage as this match continues live on TBS and HBO Max. Oh, Harley just sent to the outside.
Yeah, this is where Harley needs to. I mean, she's fallen, you can see, but she needs to get back in the ring. Doesn't want to be out there with Megan Bain like this. Just ragdolling her right now.
Yeah, if anything, Harley needs to create some space, get some chance to recover. You can hear the crowd getting behind Harley Cameron.
Megan Bain right here in front of the announce desk. Just absorbed that shot from Harley Cameron and returned with a powerful one of her own. And the impact of that chop.
Hearing it up close. Body slam on the floor.
The fans have taken to Harley. You hear them chanting her name. She's so entertaining. She's such a great athlete.
Now Harley returned to the relative safety of the ring by the Megasis Megan Bain. Aubrey Edwards admonishing Bain for the action on the floor, but Harley Cameron dire straits here.
Barely able to stand.
We are in the midst of a grudge match tonight in our third live hour here on TBS HBO Max. Harley Cameron trying to fight from behind against Megan Bain, the Megasis, with the strength advantage, and Harley Cameron trying everything she can to neutralize it. Oh, but there you see Megan Bain just anchored herself and answered with a big-time lariat.
Too strong, Megan Bain that time, just too strong.
Now Bain looking to climb the ropes.
This is an interesting tactic.
I agree.
Probably a bad idea.
Yeah, Harley Cameron sweeps up the legs of Megan Bain, and now Bain inverted. Harley Cameron firing those kicks into the exposed midsection.
Yeah, it's the old tree of woe is what it is.
Give me trio whoa, pal.
Harley, that drop kick, Megan Bain, nowhere to go in that one. Harley on the move. Comes in, looking maybe for a T. Harris. DDT!
Great counter by Harley.
Bain in trouble here. 2. Brian, as you mentioned, Megan Bain's only blemish in her singles record this year, a loss to then AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm. For Harley Cameron to get the win here, I mean, that would be an exceptional step up the ladder. Bain, the Falcon Arrow. Harley Cameron kicks out.
Yeah, Harley Cameron was just going for a suplex, and Megan Bain countered it right away into that Falcon Arrow. You've got to really watch out when you're in the ring with Megan Bain that you don't put yourself in a position for her to over.
She's bigger in size than most.
Oh my goodness.
The women's division. This is not good for Harley.
Definitely not good for Harley.
Oh! Good counter out of the ropes. The high step. 2. No! Bane able to kick out.
She almost became only the second woman in AEW history to pin Megan Bayne.
That was so close. Here it is again.
Damn, Daniel Bryan came alive there with on commentary.
In the ropes, posturing, thinking she had the match in hand, but Harley Cameron taking advantage.
Yeah, and that was a deep cover too.
The hip check's in the corner too. Now Harley looking for a... Bane leaves her feet and scores with the lariat. Now Bane with Harley up and down for long. Down goes Harley Cameron. Megan Bane makes the cover. And oh! How about that? My God!
Megan Bayne sucked. The crowd sucked.
All right, this is quickly gone from a TV match to like a pay-per-view blow-off match.
She doesn't know what to do next. Harley Cameron digging deep, able to kick out as Megan Bane taking a moment to collect herself, plotting her next move. Harley the jackknife 1, 2, no. Oh, Bane, what power from underneath. Bridging up, hoist up Harley Cameron. Harley trying to fight it, but running Liger by 1, 2, 3.
Winner of this match, Megan Bayne.
Megan Bane got more than she bargained for, and that just makes the tag team match we've got coming up on Saturday even more intriguing. The tailgate brawl this Saturday.
Whoop, whoop.
Harley Cameron, William Nightingale, taking out Megan Bane and Penelope Ford live coast to coast this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. DR versus Jet Speed this Saturday at Tailgate Brawl. But before we get there, let's hear from the cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook and the Mad King, Eddie Kingston.
You know what, man? LFI, I got 2 singles wins over y'all. Me and you gotta move on, dog. No disrespect, but we gotta move on, man. We gotta do what we talked about when I was out. And that's going into the tag team ranks. So guess what? We're gonna be at, what is it?
Tailgate.
Word. Tailgate will be there on Saturday. There at Saturday, remember the song?
Yeah.
We'll be there, dog. Whoever wants some, come get some, yeah?
All right, and that was that. And so we got a hard commercial break coming up. Yeah, so the screen just went black. So yeah, there it is. There's the thing. Yeah, there's that. There's the HBO Max bumper. Whoop whoop. Let's see what the streets are saying, pal. Yeet yeet. Ooh, okay, this is kind of noteworthy. Here's the headline. Chris Jericho Cruise announced for 2026. No AEW talent booked. But he does have Jeff Hardy, Saraya, The Great Muta, and Ted DiBiase. No, it's the Jericho Cruise. Yeah, there was a period there where he held it like annually for a few years, and it's like it's coming back. Whoop whoop. It's like we might be coming back from commercial. Whoop whoop.
Over here. All right, I agree. We're not tagging again, ever again. There is no tag team. It is very fortunate because I hate sharing the ring with somebody like you. Look at you. All those picture frames, you look ridiculous.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I just added a fifth one. And as you can see right here, when I was the face of Rihanna's Savage Fenty campaign, what were you the campaign of, huh?
All right, don't bring that up, okay?
Okay,
Just because you
guys, I understand where you're coming from.
All right, so now they're doing a storyline where they're putting the Acclaim back together.
Tony, you do. So you can't tell me what to do.
Be ridiculous. Get out of my face.
I'm out of here. All right, I'm also leaving.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Acclaimed.
Stop that!
No, but I've been ridden by one.
The pride of professional wrestling. The best wrestling.
Figuratively speaking, of course.
I'd see everybody's on the same page here tonight.
Sounds like we got a couple of spoiled brats, to be honest with you, just in the opinion.
All right, so you're currently at 19 belts, and the TNT title is among them.
Your main event tonight is a trios match. Central and Paul, being accompanied by Don Callis, the team of Lance Archer, Rocky Team Champion, the Bruno Star, Kyle.
Yeah, exactly, Lab Rat.
Before we turn our attention to our main event, you are watching AEW on TBS. Brought to you by...
Oh shit, we're getting an overrun. On a 3-hour show, we're still getting an overrun. Yes, sir, that's what we are currently at, but we also have Brodito coming out.
The TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher, Azucar, Rocky Romero, stepping into battle. Tonight, our main for the side, boy. Trios battle, a preview of this Saturday and Wrestle Dream.
From Sandy Fork, Delaware, weighing 229 pounds, Mark Briscoe.
Briscoe this Saturday will step into the ring with Kyle Fletcher for the 5th time with the TNT Championship on the line this Saturday at Wrestle Dream.
Joining him at a combined weight of 496 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team.
And that is now 22 belts. All right, so we all know the rules. It's once the show goes off the air, that's the final bell count. And right now we are at 22. Whoop, whoop.
This Saturday night at WrestleDream live on pay-per-view via HBO Max, and Don Callis once again has joined us at the desk.
And if you want to know what's going to happen, I'm going to tell you this. In the immortal words of the Wu-Tang Clan, we this weekend.
We doing some Wu-Tang. We bake the cake. We take the cake. Yeet.
Together like they did last week at Dynamite Homecoming, they have a very real chance of taking the AEW World Tag Team Championship from Brody King and Bandito. But Brian, been in the ring with both Takeshita and Okada. Both of these men, very strong-willed, but exceptional singles wrestlers. But how can they maintain this pace as a duo?
You know, it's interesting because Don's talked about this, how their competitive rivalry actually improves them as a tag team.
Well, I think it's gone a little bit further now. I think it's very apparent from the birthday celebration we saw the first 2 hours. Shows up to Takeshita's success. So let me just get this straight for the viewers. Brian Danielson says I'm right. You say I'm wrong. I'm going to go with the American Dragon.
Thanks, Don.
No problem. Oh, for crying out loud, Brody. You hear the chant, don't you?
No.
Yes.
See, this is the matchup. This is a match I'm really looking forward to on Saturday. These guys have wrestled each other 4 times. Each man has won 2 matches, and every single match that they've competed against each other has been fantastic. Just all-out, incredible wrestling.
76 days in his title reign by Kyle Fletcher.
It'll be 76 years if we want it to be.
Okay. You want it to be, I know.
Fletcher, who captured that brutal fashion earlier this summer. Briscoe, though, the elbow into the jaw of Fletcher.
Particularly brutal fashion. He stuck a screwdriver in Dustin Rhodes' leg. Which I want to hope and believe was gimmicked. But again, this is AEW, so who knows? And I don't remember. Oh yeah, we're getting overrun.
You don't need to do the Macarena to make a fool of yourself.
That's right. I think I just said something similar, but more clever. Thanks, though, Excalibur, for the rubes at home who don't understand clever humor.
Because so very likely it was gimmicked.
That's one of you. Hey, wait a minute. Mark Briscoe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It'll keep the party going once the show is over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LGBrand and whoop whoop. Tonight's we're gonna be doing a Chrono Cross night. Yeet yeet.
He was a fantastic Ring of Honor World Champion. You have to admit that, Don.
He's a great wrestler. He just got no class. He stinks. Ugly.
Does Lance Archer have class?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He's not pretty at all. Shivani's going to
So good. I think it's admirable for a man to have that many children.
Is it?
I really do.
I just think, bring the new people.
Oh, fuck off, Brian.
Briscoes in the world. That's what people say.
Cover here made. Final press. Briscoe able to kick out.
I think that's a binding resolution at the UN. We need more Mark Briscoes in the world, Shivani. Thank you very much.
Actually, I do think the world would be a much better place if we had more Mark Briscoes. But also, wrestling would be better if we had not only more Mark Briscoes, but more Kyle Fletchers. Kyle, incredible run right now.
Sorry,
Kyle Fletcher's because he's a
Brian had to take a moment to get his woke bullshit in there. Dude, seriously, fuck people like that. Sorry.
I'm loving this. By the way, there's a goofball at ringside dressed up as Don Callis. Like,
No, that's actually Don. He's right next to us.
Tremendous body slam by Kyle Fletcher. Tearing down Mark Briscoe with the chin lock.
Our main event is underway. Big time trios match. Huge implications for Wrestle Dream. This Saturday.
And then back from the picture-in-picture.
HBO Max, Kyle Fletcher. Throwing some shots at the tag team champion.
So, probably got a few minutes still left in this. Whoop, whoop.
He had the advantage on Briscoe for a prolonged period of time, but right now, both men, accelerating, both men go down. It's a toss-up here in our main event.
Just like the rivalry. Both men down.
Fletcher and Briscoe struggling to make their feet. Don Callis once again heading to the ring, trying to urge on Fletcher. But the tag has been made. The two biggest men for their respective sides. Ring.
What a slugfest this is.
Lance Archer, the high boot. Stops Brody King in his tracks. Brody chops down the lariat attempt. Big elbow strike. And that chop. Falls through. Big elbow strike. Archer. Arms in. Oh, he's a little waiting grasp of Brody King. Death Valley driver. Brody makes the cover. The leg is hooked too. Oh, the kick out by Archer.
Not many can manhandle Lance Archer like what we've just seen from Brody King.
Nobody manhandled Lance Archer like Brody King just did.
Tag made. Bandito is legal for the AEW World Tag Team Champions. Now Archer getting it from two directions. Chopped down to a single knee. Brody on the move. Oh, the champs collide heads.
How about that?
And Archer, leaps over Bandito, but takes down Brody King. And
No way. That bad shoulder that he hurt in Arena, Mexico.
Oh, but Archer drives down.
Did Bandito really need protection? Not being able to lift a guy like Lance Archer above his head for a gorilla press. Did he really need something to protect him?
To weaken that shoulder of Bandito even more.
Well, you know, Brian, at times like this, I ask myself, what would Bryan Danielson do? Bryan Danielson would tear his shoulder out of the socket, so, you know.
What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now? You think of plan and follow through. That's what Brian Boitano do. Sorry, when that kind of triggered that when Don Callis mentioned that sorry, my bad.
Tony Khan has just informed me that due to the intensity of the rivalry, the Hurt Syndicate versus the Man this Saturday at Wrestle Dream, it will be a tornado trios match live on pay-per-view and HBO Max. But before we get there, it will be FTR and Jet Speed at the tailgate. Tag team battle plus Megan Payne, Penelope Ford versus Harley Cameron, Will and Nightingale. Eddie Kingston and Hook will be in action this Saturday tailgate brawl. Plus, it is official, the tailgate brawl, the conglomeration versus the Death Riders 8-man tailgate brawl as ascends to the top and the top.
Dude, the tailgate brawl looks like its own show. It looks like its own pay-per-view. Like what? Like the fuck? Like seriously, there's so many matches on the tailgate brawl. It's like its own show. And Babyface is up. Oh yeah, so any AEW stooges who might be catching this, run this up the flagpole. They're gonna do a tailgate brawl. Actually, do a tailgate brawl. Set something up in the parking lot, and just do like a matinee pre-show out there.
In St. Louis on Saturday. Oh, wait a second, something happened. The lights flickering here tonight. El Clone, the newest member of the Don Callis family, coming out of the ramp. Wait a second. Kazuchika Okada, the unified champion. One half of the challengers this Saturday. The belt to the head of Brody King.
No, that is not a new belt. We actually saw that belt earlier during the Don Callis birthday celebration. Yeah, we already saw that one. Are those the tag belts? Oh, those are two new. Yeah, those are the two new belts. Wait, no, I'm tripping. My bad. We already saw those. I'm tripping. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Yes. So yeah, we are still at 22. Whoop whoop. Yeah, we already saw all those belts earlier. All right, thank you guys for sticking with us for this show. Yeet yeet. It's usually a marathon with AEW, but I thought this is one of their better shows, in my opinion. Always appreciate y'all. Woo whoop. Our schedule for this week. Tomorrow we got the Friday Locker Room. We got TNA watch along of the like Unreal version for their Unreal for Bound for Glory. So we're gonna do a watch along of that. And Friday we got the SmackDown watch along and Bell Count. Saturday we got the Smack Attack, and then Wrestle Dream watch along and Belt Count. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage. And then HMG After Dark Monday, the Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack Tuesday, We Like It Raw, the A Show, then Late Start NXT Watch Along, and then the Wednesday Locker Room. But as far as tonight goes, we're going to keep the party going in about 10 to 15 minutes. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. Hope to see you guys over there. If not, hope you catch you on some of the other shows. But hey, until I get to see you guys again, have a great rest of your night. Much love. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal. Take care, y'all.